I'm smiling. There's beauty in that smile. I welcome you today. Today is prayer movements, ceremonial prayer movement class. There's so much that we have to be in gratitude of within our earth walks. Each one of you is brought here onto this Mother Earth, not into this class, but onto this Mother Earth to walk upon her, so that each moment that you are giving prayer and praise and gratitude to this, the divine creator source. So allow yourselves to just get comfortable into your places right now. Find a posture that is going to symbolize a connection with the Mother Earth and a rise of the body up into the cosmos. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit with your feet out, you can sit in any way that feels comfortable for you. Initially, as we are beginning, I want for you to focus in on the flow that is within the body. We are now opening up and giving the permission of our prayer tool, which is the body, to bring this gratitude forth to divine source. So as we are seated on the floor with that connection to that Mother Earth, allow for the back to rise into the cosmos. And we're going to start with breathing first. This will bring an emphasis on to realizing where that proper ceremonial posturing should be. As you breathe in, the muscle patterning that is within your body is all stepping into place, and they're rising the body. As they do so, they touch the bottom of the diaphragm and up onto the chest. And as they lift, this should show within your posturing. As you do so, with that one breath, you pull all of this up, and as you breathe out, maintain the integrity of this posture of earth and sky. To help emphasize this and to give us a little bit more permission and divination as to its movement, we're going to use our hands as our prayer tools. In ceremony, the hands pointed down make reference to all that is this of the Mother Earth. As we rise with that breath, we're going to turn our palms over, up into the cosmos, and here at this top of the breath, you just release it and let it come back down. And remember that the posturing from earth and sky shall remain. So let us begin. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. This cadence that we are creating allows for us to understand that though we may be doing other things, the essence of that heartbeat will always be there. As we go further into the prayer movements, be aware that all of you don't have to be in synchronicity. Each one of you will breathe differently, but allow for that body to move with that gesture that I bring grace, honor, gratitude to you, divine source. In, up, and out, just with your cadence. Feel that, and there's no end to the breath. This is continuous. Divine source says, I have gifted you this, so that it will carry you through the entire of your earth walk. Prayer body is this. Bring your hands just in front, whether it's crossed to the knees, just feeling yourself comfortable. We're allowing now for Divine Source to just give us that permission to step in to our movements that will bring in and emphasize the information and the communication that is within each one of your hearts. The beauty of prayer movements is that you don't have to speak. It is divine source sensing that intention within. So with that, I'm going to have you bring your hands both to the heart. And a gentle movement, front and back. Just gentle movement. Remember, your breathing is your mana that allows for this to travel forth and out. As you have these, you must remember the energy force doesn't stop at the point that your hands have ended, but it shoots out. So bring this back in, bring a nice little balanced touch to the heart, and then alternate to the other side. Again, we put the hands out, front and back, and that gesture of vibrational frequency shooting to and fro. Now bring that back, and we're going to alternate again back to the original. And out. Remember your posture. And bring that back in. Alternate to the other side. A gentle twist of the torso, and feel this. Be gentle with your body. Bring this in. And now as you gently just touch the heart, send this out to the sides. Chest up, chin up, seated on the ground, stature raised into the cosmos. Bring this back, gentle graze of the heart, and back out. We're going to do this one more time, and as we get it out, we're just going to hold it. As we hold here, we're going to do a gentle bow. The bow is one of the most beautiful. Do not go too far. Very gentle with it right now. The bow is one of the most beautiful gestures that we can make as a two-legged to give respect, honor, gratitude to this, that divine source. With this, do just a gentle pulse. This allows for you to feel that essence of magical power that's coming up through the back and up and shooting right out through the crown, out into the cosmos. Bring this back, sit back up, and bring this back. And just hands on your laps. The body, as beautiful as it is in full silhouette, has all the components specific to various motions within your earth walk body. Allow for it to be expressed. Subtlety, nuance is so powerful in prayer movements. So as you sit here against your posturing earth to sky, hands placed wherever you feel is comfortable, down, up. Remember the use of the hands. Hands down, make reference to all that is the essence of the Mother Earth. Hands up, everything that is of spirit, the ethereal and the cosmos. Or just a gentle, relaxed hold of hands just to bring in that gesture of nurturance to self. But as you do so, let's just do a gentle turn of the head. The beauty of this body we refer to as a two-legged. And as we go further into it, we enter into referencing it as the body tribe. Right now, the body tribe is all each showing their giftings into the whole of the tribe. Gentle little turns here, just to give that permission of that medicine coming from the Mother Earth up through the torso, up through the head and out to the cosmos. Stop. Just hold that posture up just a little bit more. And to the opposite direction. Gentle turns. Feel this. This prayer movements are never meant to be one that tires you, hurts you. The prayer movements are a prayerful flow of communications coming through your body. So much of our earth walk we try to put words into, though we truly never can because it is within our heart. Bring this into a hold right there, and then just gently tilt it to the side and to the other side. So as it is in the depths of our hearts, that beautiful communication that is there comes through the gestures that we make within our bodies, the prayer body movements. We've shared this before in class. Many times when you are out and about, you don't have to be going through major ritual and ceremony. Just the subtlety of a movement, of a stance. The essence of that connect, balanced, left and right, earth to sky is key. Bring that back to center and just hold that there for a moment. Remember your breath in and out. This gesture that we hold to divine source, connect to Mother Earth, to the cosmos. We continue our prayer body movements. Allow now for your hands just to come out to the side. And remember last week the analogy that we used was this beautiful flower that is out on the Mother Earth, delicate, in bloom, gentle breeze that is flowing. So these are your leaves. So move with that image of that wind gently blowing on you. And the wind doesn't necessarily have to blow one way. The wind is working with you, so use your hand. Sometimes the wind is going to be stronger, so use your hands to sway, and this body becomes the stem, so you move it from side to side. Though as you do this now, you realize that the wind says you are so beautiful and flexible now. Let us blow you front and back. But again, your leaves are moving. So joy in this. This should not be of work for you. It's just the joy of you being this beautiful magenta, pink, red, white, yellow flower, delicate, exotic, and moving with the embrace and play of the wind. Bring that down. Just let your leaves just rest for a moment. Again, focusing again on that breath of that in and that out. But as you do, the muscle patterning assisting you with that lift and that rise. Feel your body right now. Allow for it to be fluid. Grace should be a part of the body right now. As we wear the beautiful little flowers, we're going to immerse now into the big waters. Our ceremonial teaching talks of the big waters, which is the great oceans. And in that, the magic of all that is created within that. So as we go down into its depths down at the bottom, this is where you can awaken the beauty of your imagination. Seaweeds, plants, delicate mermaids, mermen, iridescence of fins, working with the currents of the big waters. So use that and just move. And I will challenge you, once you get into this place of fluidity and grace, and remember, if you are underwater, there is nothing that is going to be stiff about you. Everything is fluid. Though now the challenge is that you're going to get your legs out and just allow for your legs to be a part of this magical silhouette that you've chosen.
Merman, mermaid, seaweed, sea plant, beautiful, iridescent, and just moving. And just feel that in you. Creator Source is feeling that information that is coming out, the questions that you have, the callings that you have, and feeling it as you allow for that body to move. Bring your body back up. Your body is a master barometer. It senses and knows everything. And that silhouette is changing moment to moment. Nuances that are so subtle but yet so meaningful to divine source. As we put our feet out, we're going to do it even more so now so that you allow for the feet to be in front of you. And work with the legs right now. You can bring that into toe point or just have your heel out. But what I want for us to do now is to be very aware that there are joints within this body tribe. Do not lock your joints. Keep them soft so that they promote the flow of this medicine, life-giving nectar within. So use that and be gentle with a baby little alternation of bending the knees, bicycling. Just a gentle slide out and bending the knees, or just keeping both feet out and just slowly working the knees. As you do so, begin to add your upper body. All of this, the body tribe is the whole. Though we're working with various parts of it right now, they still have to work together. And feel that. Though I said that posturing should be of gratitude and love to divine source, don't be so regimented within that body posture. Allow for it to rise to the cosmos, but yet be fluid within that motion. Bring your knees together and bend the knees. And as we've always done, we love ourselves. Love ourselves. This little gesture, divine source says, do it. Do it all the time. Because this is telling me you are secure within you. Little movements just to keep that fluidity going. Feeling that in this childlike posture, you are telling me I am perfect, I am happy, I am joyful, I'm unconditional, I am just all these wonderful things. That is that communication to source, without words, in the form of that body prayer movement. Slowly just create a little baby medicine vortex. You're using the hand just to create this beautiful circular movement from the waist on up. And breathe, remember. As we're doing this, all of you, give permission. I don't feel, and divine source has never said everything should be so regimented and so disciplined. It's the beauty of you knowing the foundation, the direction, the essence, and working with it. Your body is that prayer tool that you will use. So in this movement, if you've gone one way, go the other way. And you're just moving from side to side. We're right now just allowing for the body to feel the ability of its expanse, the fluidity. Wasn't it beautiful that we saw that zone hawk? Zone-tailed hawk. So powerful. That is very auspicious. And the fact that we saw it atop the medicine tree, the juniper, And in the gate that was the intention of healing. Oh my gosh, it's things like that that says, hey, girlfriend, boyfriend, little one, you are right on course. I'm speaking to you. And don't stop now, just even do more. Again, with this, let's just use our knees and just sort of do these little baby taps and steps. Again, we're just allowing for that body to have that permission. Front and back, side to side, but be aware again, the muscle patterning is throughout the whole of the body, and they shouldn't be squishing each other or all clumped into one corner. That rise of the body of earth and sky allows for it to position in such a beautiful way that all of these movements do help. So as you do this, you can begin to become more fluid. If you are on your cushions, you can, this is going to give you great heat within the core of the tribe. But if that's too difficult, just on the mat, and you just lay back, and again, do the hug as you're laying down. Again, when you're laying down and doing this hug, I want you just to sway from side to side, loving that Creator Source is giving you that permission to be this moldable piece of sacred clay. And then, as we did with the underwater, move your legs up, around, side, side. You've got the support now of your back on the ground, so you can move this in ways that will allow for you to have this sense of fluidity. Add your hands and arms if you desire, or just secure that as a grounding for you, side to side. When you get a chance, put your hands to the side, put your both feet out in front. You are this beautiful being lying on the ground. Heat, heat now. Creator Source says you have allowed for the nectar to go into your arms and hands. So you're going to lift the torso and use your hands at the side to basically push down and up, 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 up. Wow. That movement is so powerful simply because Divine Source says you rose like gods and goddesses. That's the essence of how your thought processing should be. Now, let us go back now into going into our earth movements. For those that can, you can sit right on the mat. For if it's a little more difficult, using a cushion helps elevate you. But we want you seated in this side angled position with your legs. And again, with that conscious focus on that body rise of earth, connect to Divine Source, and allowing for all that is around you to just be brought in to a heart embrace. The beauty of this earth movement of the sky. Bring in your hands both to the side. Hold this. We're going to start working on creating our rainbow. With your right hand, bring it across your chest and create your horizon. As you do so, turn your head to the left and look at this hand. And slowly begin to create your rainbow. Watch that hand up, up, and around. Follow it slowly, not fast, slowly, nurturing it to this side and just hold it. Just hold it. This is a great reminder and touch and stacking of your muscle. And that muscle patterning now is creating this beautiful rainbow for you. With this rainbow created, just do baby pulses to that side. Baby pulse. Just to give yourself that permission, fluidity, grace. And now just point it as far as you can and just hold it. Gentle with this. Don't go too far. Now, pull your rainbow back. Send it behind the clouds. Take away your horizon. And bring that down to the front and just lean into it. The farther you go down, the more fluidity. But if you can't go that far, just go as far as you can. Creator Source says this is another beautiful prayer posturing. Prayer posturings have many, many variations. And taking in several breaths, just allow yourself that beautiful little spiritual nudging to say you're doing really good. Okay, bring rise to your body, and you will move your legs to the other side. One side of our body we do favor, and the other side it becomes a little bit more difficult. So just do as best as you can. Aware of the posture. Chest up, chin up, hands in front. Little pulses. And now hold it and just feel the body, allowing it to float, grow, elongate. The gesture of connect to earth, to sky. Slowly bring your rainbow back. Grace, fluidity, intention. Creator Source is listening to what you're saying from that heart. Other hand out. Slow. Chest out. Just holding that there for a moment. And bringing that down. Now we're going to all rise. And bring your cushions right in front of you. Feet shoulder width apart. One of the most powerful basics of prayer body posturing is the stance. It should never be favoring one side, never ever. The beauty of your body is balanced, right, left, masculine, feminine, earth, sky, light, dark. And they must have that connect to the Mother Earth harmoniously. I've always said through these prayer movement classes, this is to help you within your earth walk. If there is ever a decision, an altercation, a situation where you need the integrity of the whole of the body tribe and all of ancestry behind you, both feet must be touching the ground and harmonious. With this, just hold that there for a moment and allowing for a conscious focus to breath. And as you're doing so, we have raised our body forms now, so aside from just the waist on through the diaphragm and up to the rib cage, we've added the length of the legs, so now we have rose even higher. So be aware of that. And this cushion in front of you becomes the offering. You are all offerings in this earth walk. This is a term that has now fallen into a negative connotation. So we, instead of the essence of using the negative word, a negative word, we need to discover our new languaging. Though we have to be able to be in that readiness to gift. So as we gift to Divine Source, keep your knees soft. And right now I'm just going to have you do a soft pulse with that. Not too fast, just up and down. We're not locking the knees. We're simply just allowing for the body form to be in its pure flow as we begin to start sending the offerings and the giftings. Okay, hands up in front. And we're going to turn it down to the Mother Earth. Everything to do with this physical existence. Now we're going to go all the way down slowly, slowly, and just bend gently and get your offering and use your legs. Slowly lift that up. Higher, 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 and offer it to Divine Source. Remember, knees are soft. Do not lock them. Hold this up there. What is coming through within your body tribe, you don't have to be conscious of it. Divine Source just is pulling all that hidden information from you from this gesture. Bring this back down slowly. Bring it in front of you. And you're going to simply lay it down. Bend your knees in front of you. You will move to one side, facing out to the window. Your cushions will be in front of you. So you don't move that. You just walk around the gifting. Okay? Slowly bend. It's the same gesture. We're doing this 4 movements for each cardinal direction. Lift up, offering into Divine Source, holding it with intention to the cosmos, sensing the beauty of connect of Mother Earth and sky, the fluidity of this posturing, allowing for direct connect, conduit into all sources. Bring this back down. Slowly. And as you set that down, you will again move to one side to face to the back. Hands ready. And you will bend the knees gently. And you are picking up your offering. slowly lifting it up. It is not necessary you be conscious of what message you're sending to Source. This is prayer movement that allows for that door to your hidden secrets to be heard by Divine Source. Sending, giving, blessing, healing. Bring it back down. And bending the knees and setting that down to the ground. And then around again one more time. Feet shoulder widths apart. Slowly bending down and picking your gift up and lifting that up into Divine Source. Holding it, breath, keeping that fluidity going, and just holding. Stomach in, chest up, chin out. This prayer posture, powerful, Creative Source is imbuing much into you now. As you receive it, bring this down onto the ground. And face front again. We're going to start working with our sky movements. So we're just going to keep our feet a little wider than shoulder width so that you've got a grounding foundation. And we're just going to simply sway from side to side. Feeling that and giving yourself that fluidity. As we did, as we're sitting down, just move your hands around. Now you've actually become the essence of the wind. We're working with the sky movements now. So this gesture, the symbology of that is that rise of medicine, spirit in ascent. So the hands again, remember, down with is for all that is the living relations. The hands up, the essence of the spirits, the ones that are watching, those that have crossed, those that are in constant connect with you. And then just moving that from side to side, playing with the elements all around you, the elementals. Remember now, you are the wind. As that wind, you're going to be doing all sorts of beautiful, just graceful, fluid movement. Bring that down to your side. We're going to start working with our holy salutations. And we're going to take of our right foot first. And we're going to do one step forward. As we step forward, I want you to bend from the waist. As you bend from the waist, take of the hands, whatever foot is out front, the opposite hand will go out. So if you've got your right foot out, then your left hand points out. And then the other side points to the back. And just hold that. Hold that. With that breath within, feeling it, medicines rising to the divinity. Now bring in the sacredness of that symbolic gesture of frequency wave, which basically you create an S. The front hand curves in front, the back hand curves in the back. And from this point, you do a bow. Bow forward. And hold that. Hold that. and then slowly bring back up and straighten your hands out. Bring the hands down to the side and step back. Other side now. Take one big step forward. That knee bends. And the left hand and right hand goes back. Pointed up and out, allowing for the communication that is unspoken within to be sent to the divine sources. Breath in there, and slowly create your medicine wave in front and in back, and then do your bow down. And just hold that. Hold that. Hold that. And slowly come back. Point the hands front and back. And bring your hands to the side. And step back. In working with the sky movements, we're going to work with the beautiful winged movements right now. So put your feet together. This is your cross wing in front of you. And we're going to do a half wing, which is just out to the side. In prayer movements, it is all intuitive. So feel your body when you're doing these movements. Bring in what feels as if you've made your statement. It doesn't have to be an exact number, though if you're working with the sacredness of the cardinal directions, or perhaps the 7 sacred teachings, then that could also be a foundation, formula for you to also follow. Okay, bring this cross wing, and let's take this all the way up to prayer point. And just hold that there for a moment. Stomach's in, chest out, chin up in this posture, Mother Earth to the cosmos, sky. Down. Cross wing, back up to prayer point. Back down. From this cross wing, remember we're just going to do a crazy angle to the side. And just hold it. And bring that down. Alternate to the other side. Bring that down. Now let's go front and back. Back down. Other side. And back down. Bend your knees down. Cross wing. Up to half wing and hold. And we're all going to slowly turn. Keep your feet pointed to the front. Turn as far as you can. Now I want you to take of your spread wings and shoot it to the back and lift your head up. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Bring your wings down in front of you, and then spread those wings out for flight, and slowly turn back to the center. And stand up. Just let the body feel the beauty of all the energy vibrations around. Your body right now is in master glow. The message is being given the permission to just fly in and out. Information coming from the Mother Earth and from Father Sky. Breath in, and we're going to, as we get our hands to prayer point, let us bend our knees and wings out. A slight little arch of the back. Don't have that back just straight out, just a baby little gentle arch of it, a curve. Slowly turn to the other side. As far as you can. As far as you can. Wings out to the back, chin up, and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Now, bring your wings right back down to the front of you. And then spread the wings out for flight and slowly turn back in to the center and bring your hands back down to the side. The one gesture, the one movement that encompasses all that we've done is that body movement of the body tribe. And it's just a series of 7 gestures that we allow in a fluid gesture. So if we can keep our feet together, and we're going to bend our knees and scoop in front and bring this to the heart and just hold that. Back down. Up to the head. And then we're going to take up one foot and step it out to the side. Take the other foot and step it out to the other side. And then shoot one hand to the sky. Shoot the other hand to the sky. And you then create the master movement of bringing everything in to your heart. The body tribe, feet together again, consists of the heart, which is the divinity, divine creator source, great spirit. The second of that is this, the head, which is symbolic and represents the chiefs, the mayors, the presidents, the leaders. They then must disseminate that to the specialty people, which are the teachers, the artists, the medicine women, the medicine men, and all of them work together to bring it and nurture and give that life force to the core, the tribe. So we will do that a couple of times. So let us just divine creator source. Chief, teacher, artist, medicine woman, medicine man, all of that come together and give that life to the tribe, the stomach. One more time, feet together. This time put more fluidity in the movement, where that whole vision of that body in the great waters or the wind, the hands will be fluid. The gestures of the body will have fluidity. There should be no regimentation in this, just a nice fluid movement, which then helps work the entirety of the body tribe into its peak efficiency and proficiency. This is a beautiful dance movement. Once we start working with the chanting and the drumming, the use of this is quite beautiful. We've actually pieced them, separated them, but as the movements begin, you're basically going through a beautiful movement that goes in cadence with the drums, with the chanting, and that brings in a beautiful gesture of prayer movements. If anything that you want to remember, aside from all the specific gestures and posturings that we did, the combination of this body prayer movement is always so beautiful that if you just do a number of them slow, fluid, and then moderate and perhaps even a little bit more faster, it brings in a sense of awakening spiritually, vibrationally, energetically for that body being. So let us go through our last movement before we get into the cadence and the chantings. And we're going to go into a balanced move. So back down, bend knee, cross swing. And then as we come up, we're going to lift one foot up and up to prayer point and just hold. And down. Back up onto the other side, alternating. Wow, I'm really squiggly today. And down. And then hands up. And just a gentle little transitioning before we begin. We're going to do some traditional, basic, traditional dance step. Toe point, drag in. Toe point, drag. And then just get that momentum going. We're only doing one side right now. Just a very basic movement. Okay, alternate to the other side. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're going to begin to alternate. And the only movement will actually be from the waist down. So the hands should just be in regal place of just holding that connect to the sky nation. And you with the knees bent, working and gently massaging the Mother Earth. Challenge yourself now with this step. Start to walk forward. Forward, 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 forward. Now go back. The interesting with the going back is just a tap to the side. And then go forward again. And then back onto your mats. And just keep that going. And now we're going to do a half side step, but we're going to do it stationary. It's just, I always call it my limping step. Just basically, you favor one and step to the side, to the side. Traditionally, they call this kahini, because the kahini step, you're moving from side to side. So if you want to, if you feel comfortable, do that, and then just alternate to the other side. A little side shuffle, a side limp, and back to center. Let's take a breath in, feet shoulder width apart. Mother Earth into the cosmos, Breathe in and out. Breathe in. And fluidity. Remember, just keep that going. Go through about 4 more of this, and as soon as you finish that, pull your mats out and open up the dance arena. Just pull all the mats and the cushions right off onto the carpet and open up the dance arena. Three here on the side, 2 on the side. The rest are here. Watch, because we're not using voice now. We're watching the movements. We're coming into ceremonial dance and movement. You guys will be facing each other. And move over a little bit, Michael. Beautiful, beautiful. Give room for yourselves. Stomach's in, chest out, chin up. Now we're working with the cadence, the rattles, and the drums. light up on this side. First two, and then another two in back, right next to me. 2 lanes. Right behind. We will make our first movement, and then when we make our second one, you guys join in. It is your salutation step. And back. The other step. 2 by 2, you will be coming in at the end. Two, two, two. Michael, you will be right at the back end in the center. Step and out. And down. Step out. And down. Step out. Do your half step. No, just walk. Separate. Follow. You just keep going. Just hold hands one after another. Hold on. Breath out. Breath. Okay, Karen, let me have you here. Let me have you right there at that corner. Let me have you at that corner. Let me have you at this corner. Let me have you at that corner behind Karen. And you will get behind, yes. So Michael, you're behind her. Okay, you first four do a crisscross. You're just doing a walking step. Okay, you two go. No, you just stay there. Again. That, bring a line. A line. Make a circle. We close our class today with just bringing in that gesture of thank you to Divine Source. Feet shoulder width apart, and bringing in our sacred movements. And we're just going to bring the scoop up to the east, heart. Now to the south, heart. To the west, heart. To the north, heart. To the Mother Earth, heart. Father Sun, heart. Sister Moon, heart. And this last one, 8, infinity. Hug yourself and turn clockwise in place. And that says, thank you, Divine Source, for this magical time of prayer with you. So many, many blessings, everyone. Thank you.